Hi, I'm Mindy Hurd from TooManyJarsInMyKitchen.com, and today I'm going to give you a quick 5-minute explanation of the GAPS diet. There's a lot of different information out there on the web. And I would definitely suggest you actually read the whole book. But if you're just trying to figure out what is this that everyone's talking about in a lot of these real food blogs and different circles, or if you are looking for a way to quickly and succinctly share what you're doing with your family and friends, I'm hoping this will be a helpful tool for you. So the purpose of the GAPS diet is to heal the gut. That's the main thing you can kind of take away today. And so what happens is when we develop things like food intolerances or allergies, a variety of different physiological and psychological disorders like autism, usually the root cause of all of this is an unhealthy gut. And we can develop our unhealthy guts in a variety of ways, a few of them being inheriting abnormal gut flora from our mothers, all of the processed food in our diet, large amounts of antibiotics or other drugs, things like we live in such a toxic environment today that there's a lot of things that can contribute to our unhealthy guts. So the purpose of the GAPS diet is to heal all of that. And there's actually 3 parts to this. So when you hear the GAPS diet, you're usually just thinking, okay, what am I eating or not eating? There's actually 3 different sections to it that we're going to cover really quickly. The first part being the diet. So it is really important the types of foods you are or are not eating. You're going to need to eliminate things like processed foods, sugar, soy, grains, corn, potatoes, all those really starchy foods, kind of the double starches that are very hard on our digestive tracts. Then you're going to make sure you're adding in and eating lots of healthy healing foods. Things like homemade bone broths, chicken or beef or lamb, fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi or homemade pickles, and even lots of high quality meats and vegetables and some fruits are very healing for our digestive tracts, especially when we're eating some well-cooked meats and vegetables. So that's just in a nutshell the list of foods for the diet. And I know when you first look at that list of foods to avoid or what's allowed in the GAPS diet book, it can be really overwhelming. Looks like there's nothing left to eat. But there are actually a lot of great meals you can create out of what's allowed on the GAPS diet, and you're going to be feeling a lot better by following that protocol. So the next part, so that's the diet portion. Then the second part is supplementation. So even though we're eating a really great diet, we usually need to add in some extra things to help with the healing process. The first one to focus on is probiotics. You want to get to a therapeutic dose of probiotics. You can look in the book for specific amounts to work up to. And you're going to stay at that probiotic dose for the therapeutic dose of probiotics for 6 months to help with the healing of the digestive tract. Another thing you need to supplement with are great fats. Fats have been really demonized over the last 10 to 20 years. I think they're starting to loosen up a little bit on that. But you're going to include lots of great fats like lard, tallow, butter, coconut oil, olive oil, particularly if it's not been heated. These are great healing things for the digestive tract. You also need to add in cod liver oil. I really prefer fermented cod liver oil, and also some fish oil. Those are also very healing. And also, a lot of people who have gut issues are usually not producing enough or any stomach acid. So you're going to want to make sure you're taking some high quality digestive enzymes to help you actually get all the nutrients out of this great food you're eating. The third part of the GAPS healing protocol is detoxification. So that can be accomplished through juicing, that's a big part, baths. You can take baths with Epsom salts or baking soda added, or even some essential oils mixed in there. I really like to also do dry skin brushing, which helps get rid of toxins and get the lymph system moving. And to not scare you too much, there's also enemas and a few other ways to detox that she lists in her book. So there you go, that's the GAPS diet in about 5 minutes. and I really hope you'll look more into it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments at the bottom of this video, and I look forward to seeing you around on TooManyJarsInMyKitchen.com. I'll see you soon.